All right. Cut the music. I'm pissed. First of all, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 54 of the DnA podcast. I am your host, Darius Dominguez.
I'm the co-host, Andreas.
And on this week's episode, Andrew, I'm furious. And do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because it got delayed again. How many times have we said this freaking movie?
I'm telling you, man, it's always going to get delayed, this freaking movie.
This movie, we're coming out hot out the gate this week. We're coming out hot. So, this movie got delayed again. We said it in the last episode 2 weeks ago that you said it was going to get delayed. I said not officially yet, and we both knew it was coming, and it happened. I honest to God don't know what delaying it 2 weeks is going to do, because I think it's only 2 weeks it got delayed. To October 15th. I have a feeling it might get delayed again.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely going to get delayed again.
And if it does, that means Spider-Man will for sure, because it's both Sony products. So I'm pissed. I
know, man. I know.
This sucks. And here's the other thing too. Venom, The Last Duel, and that new Halloween Kills movie all come out all supposed to come out on the same day. How stupid is that?
Oh, yeah.
They're all coming out on the same day now. That's the dumbest thing of.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think they're delay again because I'm telling you, Halloween, the new one, is gonna make it. It's gonna make it killing because it's near Halloween.
You know what I mean? That makes sense to come out at that time.
Yeah.
Right?
My fiance loves Michael Myers.
It's a good series. It's a good.
It is. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it too much. I like it. The story's good.
Jason's
it's
better.
Just for me, I like Jason Voorhees. I like Friday 13th. But the story premise for this guy, he's cursed and he can't die. That's it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So
that's it.
It's a good. It's a good series, and it makes sense to come out right before Halloween.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
It's a no-brainer for that one. But how about what? Why the delay though? Are they afraid that people are not going to... I've heard things with Free Guy, because Free Guy is not making as much money as they thought. Has anyone thought about the fact that that's obviously going to happen?
No, yeah.
You're not going to win with these movies coming out right now.
Yeah, I know, because what's going on in the world.
Yeah, you're not going to win. So you have to cut your losses and release the movie. It was supposed to come out 1 year ago, right?
Yep.
And you're delaying it month by month now. You're not gonna win if you're hinging your your bets on how well the movie's gonna do based off Free Guy and other movies what just came out, Suicide Squad, which is a complete disaster, and we'll talk about later on in the episode.
Yeah.
If you're basing it off that, you're just not gonna win. You can't base it off other shit. Just release the movie. It does how it does because
honestly, dude, just release on the online like I said before, the Cineplex, the TV behind me right now.
Yeah.
Release it on the Cineplex store on the freaking on your thing, man.
You'll get buys.
You might get buys, yeah. And, absolutely, you know.
Yeah, and still release it in the theater because there are certain movies I'm not gonna go to the theater to watch. Personally, Suicide Squad. It wasn't a movie I was I should go to the theater to watch, and they gave me the option to not, right?
Yeah.
But Venom, for example, and Spider-Man even more so, and I think you would agree.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to go to the theaters to watch it.
Exactly.
You know?
I want to, right? I want to have that experience in the theater with other people, and even you watching the movie with you, right? I want to have that experience again. I haven't been to a theater in so long. So these are two movies. Yeah. They're so huge. Release them. People will go. I promise you. And even not if you give them the second option, they may take it. But I think more people than not for these movies, because even myself speaking, I would go. I would go to the theater.
Me too. And there's another movie that was supposed to come out. Was supposed to come out last year and didn't come out. This new 007 movie.
Oh my God! Don't
Where the freaking hell is it?
We haven't even heard anything about that.
Release it.
What are they waiting for?
It's already done.
It's been done. They filmed this 2 years ago.
Yeah, just release it.
It blows my mind.
Honestly, just show off Daniel Craig's last big just explosion of 007.
Everything, yeah.
Finish off his career like that, and he's doing other projects,
already. Yeah.
He's doing the one with Christopher Evans and Chris Evans and some other ones. It's called Knives Out. I think you ever watched that one. And he's doing the second one. You know, just like
with and Ryan Johnson, I think is
Ryan Johnson. I think believes in that one too. Yeah, and just like
so.
I don't know.
I think they were like waiting to gross as much as possible, but it's like, are you unaware of the situation right now? Like you people couldn't even release movies last year. You've gone to the point where people can actually get into theaters now. Release it. It does how it does. The product is done. Like, you're just gonna sit on it, like, especially movies in the Sony universe, like not in the Sony universe. Sorry,
like MCU.
Yes,
device.
Thank you. Yeah. Like Spider-Man. If they decide to delay Spider-Man, which I don't think they can, because it'll screw up all of Marvel. It'll screw up everything because it's already delayed.
Well, if they do that, then they delay Doctor Strange and they delay Ant-Man.
Yeah, and Ant-Man and whatever other projects come after that
like,
are coming soon. And the shows.
Honestly, bro, like Marvel's killing it, dude.
Marvel is killing it.
Like I didn't even heard of the character Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Shang-Chi, I've heard.
So. Yeah, Shang-Chi. Sorry, my bad. And just like, it got me excited to watch the freaking movie.
I'm so excited to watch that in theaters too.
You know what I mean? And like, and another one's gonna come out in September, The Eternals.
November.
Oh, sorry, November.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
And it's like we're gonna talk about the trailer coming up soon.
Absolutely.
And then like that's even getting me excited.
Yeah. And
you know what I mean?
Okay, let's put the Venom talk away because like we've seen all we can. The second trailer's out. Like all that has to happen now is the movie to come out, and if it gets delayed again, like I don't know what to tell you. So we'll put that to bed. We'll talk about Marvel since you brought it up. Yeah, like people have so they had the premiere for Shang-Chi already, right?
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
The official premiere with the fancy people go on the red carpet and they do their thing, and it's a very nice night, and they watch the movie before it comes out, and a lot of people, especially on Twitter, were saying it compares to Black Panther for the originality of it.
Wow, okay, that's
and
good.
Also of how good it is to Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is like that's the highest praise you could get in Marvel. Like
holy shit!
So I don't know if people are overreacting because this is the first Marvel movie we've gotten in a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they're overreacting.
Well, except for Black Widow. Thinking about.
Yeah, but I mean to progress the story, Black Widow was more. Yeah. I think people are just ready to phase 4, let's go. Like Black Widow was a cool movie, but it was in the past. So.
Well, yeah, it was in the past. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah.
Like it was a side. I don't want to say it was a side movie, but it's like a prequel. So
it was like what happened when Natasha did her thing after with the situation. I'm not going to explain because we're talking about.
We know, yes, yeah, we'll talk about it later, yes, but but yeah, people are excited, and if it is as good as people are saying so far, like I'm already pretty excited to watch it.
Me too. Like, and it even has Abomination in this movie for heaven's sake.
And I feel like that's gonna have some. That's going to explain a lot with maybe the multiverse and stuff too, because this takes place.
For sure.
This takes place now, like it's on the right timeline, right?
Yeah.
So
you're literally right after Loki, pretty much.
Pretty much. So or the same time or whatever it may be. I'm excited to watch it. Like it's something fresh and
man.
It's a new character that potentially could be like one of your favorites, right? Like going forward, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
And maybe it might be further projects of like. When maybe Abomination might appear on like She-Hulk or something, or maybe them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like maybe they might make another Hulk movie, like what they did with 2008 with Edward Norton, and maybe they might make another like side story of like Bruce Banner. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're right. So
there's so many possibilities, right?
Like, man.
That's why it's exciting. Like it's just it's just exciting, the whole thing. Like it's Marvel's so good, man. Like
and like now freaking Hugh Jackman says that he's gonna join MCU.
So what you know what I mean? Like
oh my god, like holy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like so that see, like what do you even say about that? Like
like it's crazy, man. It's
crazy what's happening.
Like the only X-Men movies that got its own standalone, it was Wolverine.
Was Wolverine. I know, yeah.
Yeah, because
you're absolutely right.
because he's like the likable character. And he's Canadian represent, but like
100%, yeah.
and then like his story is like phenomenal,
Oh, yeah.
And then like okay, don't get me wrong, the character is like 4'7". He's a short guy, you know what I mean? But like Hugh Jackman pulled it off. He was the right character for it. Right?
It was perfect casting.
Yeah, perfect casting for him. Like, and then the first, like, it began for the first movie and they continued throughout, like, until Logan, which is a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then, okay, spoilers, he died. Everyone knows that he died because he's old, right?
Yes.
Like, really freaking old. And then,
and also the movie's been out, so no spoilers.
Yeah, it's been out.
It's been out for a long time.
Yeah, that's true too. And then, like, now is the multiverse open? He joins it, goes straight into the MCU, So
yeah, exactly, and exactly that's exactly it. Like that's like think about this too. Morbius, which has disappeared, by the way. Like they are not talking about this movie at all.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah. I think it got delayed to like 2022. But anyway, I have no idea what's going on with that movie. But in the trailer, you see a mural of Spider-Man with murderer written across it, which indicates Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So it's a different universe. It's in the MCU, and then also in the trailer you have the Vulture from the MCU and Michael Keaton, right? So what's going on there? Everything's crossing over now. So you know what else I saw too? Actually, now that you mentioned this, that Hugh Jackman's coming back. J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He's in Venom 2.
Oh, nice.
He's in Venom 2.
So I'm pretty much sure that
they're crossing.
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure that Eddie Brock's going to go to like probably New York where Tom Holland time is.
Yes.
And then that's what's going to happen because they're going to intertwine together, right?
Yes, and the thing, so in the last movie's in San Francisco, but in this one, it looks like he's doing the interviews. We saw it even in the last movie doing the interviews with Cletus Cassidy, right? I think he goes to New York for that because Ravencroft, I think, is not in San Francisco; it's in New York. So
so maybe
he's traveling to get this story. He's also writing for the Daily Bugle. We saw in the trailer too. So.
And you probably might be moving to New York and staying there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, like I think when Spider-Man, when they first allowed him to be in Civil War, it was more like they just got like enough of the rights. They just did enough paperwork to get him in the movies. But I think as time's passed, because they signed that new deal, I think Sony and Marvel are like, okay, we can make a lot of money here. He's going everywhere. He's doing everything.
Yeah.
So I think he's everywhere now. So that's so exciting.
Yeah, me too, man.
I wish they would have started Venom like it sucks, but at least we'll get it. But I wish they would have started Venom like with Spider-Man first, and then he goes to like Tom Hardy, or Eddie Brock, So that sucks, but we'll get something. They'll make something nice out of it, and it's exciting.
Yeah, so, I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait.
So it's so good. Like this is the best time
to be an MCU fan in general.
Yeah, of any of this stuff. Like the movies are incredible. Like
yes, man. Like my fiance's mother, like she's like, how are these movies? Because we're going through Disney Plus, right? And she's like, and I told her, I'm like, these movies are freaking amazing. She goes, okay. She watched the first Iron Man, to catch up throughout the whole MCU. I'm like, remember this? I told her it was like 25 movies.
It's a lot.
And she's like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, but they're really good. I was like, the beginning ones are but after, like, I told her, like, after Captain America Winter Soldier, done. Yeah. It just becomes awesome, pure.
Even
like,
the first ones
gold.
I like.
Captain America First Adventure was good too, right?
I don't think they're as they're not as good as the other ones, like the ones that follow. But there's like a nostalgia thing for me that like I love the first Iron Man. Like it's it's not as good as some of the other MCU movies down the line, but I love it. Like it's
like Thor was decent. It was
the first
good.
One?
Yes.
Oh, it was decent. It was
decent. I don't want to talk about the Dark World, bro.
The second one is wow.
yeah, it was really freaking bad.
They had to change the character, but
and then like what happened was that they watched it before. They watched Thor, then they watched the second one. I'm like, no, you screwed it up. No, you have to watch it in order.
Yes,
you have to watch it in order.
You do. In terms of release,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she goes okay, and she even said like, "How's Guardians of the Galaxy?" I'm like, "It's amazing,
Amazing. I watched
amazing."
actually the second one was on TV the other day, and I was
Oh, was it really? What channel?
surprisingly, yeah,
I don't know.
Showcase or something here in Canada. So
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it was. But anyway, I was watching the ending, whatever, and I was like, "This is great. This is
Yeah,
fantastic."
the
Like,
movie's phenomenal.
soundtrack's amazing too. Like, just awesome. Just
James Gunn, bro. He knows how to do his shit.
speaking of James Gunn, Suicide Squad. We're gonna talk about that too. Or we can talk about Eternals. Maybe we should talk about Eternals first.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk about Eternals. So a new trailer came out. So we got the first trailer. New one just
came out today, actually.
Today when we're recording this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This movie. Okay, so the first trailer came out, and I was like, okay, you have my attention, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, my attention. My interest is peaked a little bit. I don't know too much about what's going on here, but this trailer,
bro. What did I say from before? What they reveal, bro? Celestial beings.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that big dude, I was like,
yes.
Amen. Thank you.
And can we talk about how he messed them up pretty good, like in one shot? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it bro, has my interest.
People, the guy shoot laser out his eyes, well, like Superman, but it wasn't laser.
Yes.
He had the Mind Stone.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, the guy had the red. He was shooting the red mist. That's the Reality Stone.
The Reality Stone, yeah.
You know, and that's what it is. This story, I think what's gonna happen is that even in the trailer, they say like when Thanos, Salma Hayek character, said when Thanos snapped his fingers, half of his universe disappeared, and it's like someone was nice enough and awesome enough to bring everyone back.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, she said that when they did that, they opened like new energy. Species from energy came born again, and now like aliens whatever coming down to Earth, or I think that's what they were. And then like
aliens.
Yeah. And then like it just, I think what it is that they're gonna go back in time, and then they're gonna sacrifice themselves and make this stuff like into like the stones. Right.
Yes, that's exactly. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I think you nailed it. Yeah, they're going to, because we see in the first trailer, especially. Well, I mean, in everything we've gotten so far, that they're obviously in different time periods. Yeah. So, like you said, like they are that energy, we'll call it. They have that. You know what I mean?
They have that infinity energy.
Yeah, it is them. So they're going to sacrifice themselves for, there's going to be an evil in this movie, like a villain or whatever. They're going to defeat them, sacrifice themselves, and they will turn into the Infinity Stones. And
Infinity Stones, yeah.
But back in time, and then that'll create the whole timeline kind of thing. So
I think pretty much.
It's a good idea. Also, can we talk about, I just thought about it because you were saying aliens come down to Earth. Remember Iron Man, like, a long time ago, was like, hey, guys, we should put a shield around the Earth? And then they never did. And then the whole Thanos thing happened, and they still haven't done it. They still haven't done it.
They still haven't done it.
And shit's still, oh man, like it's still hitting the fan.
That's why you created Ultron.
Yeah, that one. Oh, that worked out really well for
me. It sure did.
That was a great idea. We got Vision out of it too, but
speaking of that one, I was watching. It was on TV too. I think last weekend. What was it? Age of Ultron. When Vision picked up the hammer, I was like,
so good.
Like, so good. And everyone's just like, oh shit, he's worthy. Yeah, and he doesn't know. He doesn't even know.
Yeah, that's a good moment. That's an underrated movie, actually, Age of Ultron. Yeah. It's not bad, man. It's pretty good. But yes, also before we get to DC, we have 2 episodes of a new show that we watched, and I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Yeah, me too.
I think I can't even say one was better than the other. They were both fantastic. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
But we'll start with the first one. We'll start with what if, Captain Carter. I can't remember the official name of the title, but
no, it's what if, but like it's literally Captain Carter.
Exactly.
If Peggy Carter became Captain
America.
Captain Britain. We'll just say Captain Britain.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing, but But no, I love the episode, like, and I love the animation style.
dude, yeah, it's like it was so good. Like back then in the 40s, like obviously the women were like nurses and like doctors, whatever.
They were treated differently.
Yeah, they're treated differently, you know. And then like all of a sudden, Peggy's like, I need to go to the machine because Steve Rogers got shot by that guy that had the lighter, and then when he flicked it and he detonated everything. It's like if we don't do something now, it's
done. We won't get anything out of it.
Yeah, we won't get anything out of it. And Peggy went in the machine, and she became Captain Carter.
Captain Carter, yeah, and it was pretty.
Yeah, man, like, oh, dude. And the best thing is that the fight scenes which she did as Captain Carter, I'm gonna call her. Dude, it's so good. She was kicking ass. She was handling that shield better than Captain America.
I know, yeah. It was
like Steve Rogers. You know what I mean?
Sick, yeah.
And then like I like too because they still like loved each other. Steve Rogers, and even small, like skinny body. You know, he still had that wisdom, that will. You know that.
They kept that exactly. I love that. Yeah, it's not about his body or the shield or anything. It's who he is as a person.
That makes Captain America great. Yeah, like the hope he has, you know. Stuff like, and then like, I love too when like, oh my God, Howard Stark was like, okay, that doctor was like, he has a Tesseract. They stole it and they built an Iron Man freaking machine out of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I love this fucking show already.
The show is already kicking
It's so good, man.
And what was it called? The Hydra Stomper.
Yeah, the Hydra Stomper. And just like holy shit. And then literally, except for Captain America being frozen for 70 years,
yes.
Captain Carter goes through the portal because the Tesseract gave the energy to go through the portal.
That's right.
And Rest goes like, I'm going to release the Hydra, the weapon, secret weapon. It was a freaking Kraken, for heaven's sake.
Yes, it was.
You know what I mean? And then she was fighting it for staying stuck in there for 70 years.
Yes.
And then after 70 years, Nick Fury and freaking Clint Barton, a.k.a. Hawkeye. was chilling there when the portal opened. It was supposed to be Loki. No, it was Captain Carter and the freaking some of the parts of the tentacles of the Kraken.
Yes.
And then, like, where the hell am I? It's like, where am I? It's like, you were there in the portal for
70 years.
Yeah, 70 years. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I freaking love the show.
It's like, it keeps the same, like, story, kind of.
Yeah.
But it alters certain things, obviously, because it's what if or whatever, but it does it so well that it's kind of like, it's not too different. It's, like, still the same kind of things are happening. Like,
and
frozen for 70 years,
and then
whatever it may be.
Freaking what's his face? Bucky Barnes. He doesn't fall off the train.
Yes, that's right.
You know what I mean? And like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good, and
it's like it's just the Easter eggs of like everything changes.
Yes.
You know, like
just a little bit, but like,
just a little bit
enough that it's like a cool new adventure to go on, a cool new story.
Yeah, man, like really it was phenomenal, bro.
And even the second episode had me laughing. Like, it was good.
Yeah. Okay. Second episode. People are saying that T'Challa is better than Peter Quill, bro.
Peter Quill. And like, that's not even a conversation because it's just this is what if. But
yeah,
like,
so it's what if. Like,
but yeah, it is pretty cool. It was pretty.
Yeah, cool. Like don't get me wrong, Peter Quill is Star-Lord. He always has been, and he's a good character for
Oh yeah.
To play, right? And just like that's how he is. But like, bro, Thanos is a good guy.
He's really a good guy. Like,
he's a good guy.
It was making me laugh. It was making me laugh.
Dude, he was making me laugh. He was making me laugh too. Like when I saw him, like, what the hell? I was like, Thanos is here, and he's like cracking jokes. Like, yeah, I decided not to go get the Infinity Stones and snap my fingers and wipe the universe. But it's like that's still not a bad idea, though. You know, just float around, right?
Yeah. And then a lot of the other characters are like, well, your plan was technically genocide, and he's like, well, it's not really, it's random. Like that was kind of funny. Like, I
stuff like, and then like freaking the guy that went after Peter Quill on that planet Morak, I think it's called, and then he's like, you know me by when Peter Quill's like in the movie, the actual movie, he's like, you know me by the name, it's like Star-Lord. He's like, who? He's like, Star-Lord, man. I'm the freaking legendary like outlaw, like juggler, like steal shit.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Now T'Challa says like, "I'm Star Lord." It's like, oh my god, I'm the biggest fan. I'm the biggest fan.
Star-Lord.
Can I have your autograph?
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's cool.
It's so good, man.
Yeah. I loved it. And then again, Thanos at the end. They're at the party or whatever they are, like in that back in Wakanda or whatever. And they're all, like,
that's
talking
right.
and having drinks or whatever. And then he's talking to a girl, and then she's like, "That kind of sounds like genocide." Like again, and he's like, "No," and then it keeps panning. Like that was pretty funny.
It's so good, man. And like the guy, Taserface.
Yes,
he was there too. The other guy, his what's his name? Oh my god, Yondu's buddy was there too. I'm like, it was so good.
Very good, very well put
together.
together.
And the main villain was the oh my god, what's his face now? Shit.
I forget his name.
The Collector. Yes. He's a villain, and he had like, dude. When you open the thing, I'm holding my water bottle for a second. When you open the thing, like the collection had, dude. He had Captain America's shield. He had the dagger from like the dark elves, and he had like freaking freaking hair, for heaven's sake.
Hair, yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, man! And Howard the Duck. We forgot to mention. Yeah, we forgot to mention too. And he even said the same lines too, and he was like laughing and quacking like that too. We forgot to mention that, like you said with Thanos, when he's like talking with people, his dog was right beside him, Pluto. I think it's not his name.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
His dog was there, like kissing, like licking him and shit.
That's right. Yes.
And then
very right.
And there was another scene too that when T'Challa went to get a spaceship, dude, they had the spaceships from the Grandmaster, because Grandmaster and the Collector, they're both brothers of the universe, right? And they had the Collector ship. He had some other ships from like past movies from like the Dark Elves, like I mentioned, of Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, like there's I don't know if you noticed, you have to follow this guy. His name is named New Rockstar. Okay. I think his name. Dude, he does Easter eggs like up the ass of like any episodes, movies. Yeah, man. Like he cracks it on like nonstop. That's how I learned like like things. Easter eggs. Yeah, the Easter eggs from it. There's a spaceship. I don't know if it's there might be it was like almost sort of a look like of an X-wing from Star Wars.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's something I gotta look back at. Yeah,
like at the top left-hand corner.
I gotta look back at
on the top. Like
anything is possible here.
Yeah, like little things like that. I loved it. It's so good.
It was so good. It was
so freaking good.
And might I add too that in terms of voice actors, whoever did Thanos, unless it was I forget.
No, it was Josh Brolin.
It was, right, because I was like, wow, like it's him. And obviously Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in
peace. My boy.
Obviously, one of the last things he did was voice for this series, so like it just added it was nice. It was very nice to hear. So,
just to hear him like speak and does his character, you know,
and do that character one last time.
Yeah,
so that was fun.
And I like too, like after like you show the credits, it says like a lovely memory to our friend, our superhero, our
inspiration,
and it said Chadwick Boseman. I'm like,
yes, because he really was, and we talked about it on the podcast. You know, when he passed away last year, he was like all of that stuff, especially for kids, and you know, so it's good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. These 2 episodes.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed it. I love this show. It's really good.
I was still iffy on it. It looked very good, and I liked the animation style. And then, like halfway through the first episode, I was like, "All right, this is A+ shit."
Yeah.
That they're doing here. So, and I cannot wait for the
next
episodes,
one.
Man.
Yeah, me too.
And there's one that is Zombie Hunter Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's
like how dope is that?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like the effect of like zombie shit. I love it. I even have a T-shirt that it shows like from the comics, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. Oh yeah, with Iron Man and it's gonna be so good.
I cannot wait, bro.
It's gonna be so good. How many episodes too? It's like 12 or something, right? Like it's a lot.
Isn't it? I think it's 12.
I think. Well, it's animated. They can do 150 of them if they want.
Yeah, literally.
There's no end for them. It's animated, man.
Oh yeah.
It's freaking awesome. So good. Okay, let's talk DC and Suicide Squad. So you finally watched it?
Yep.
I wouldn't say finally. I mean, I only watched it like the day we recorded our last podcast. So, very good.
Bro, this movie is even better than the first one.
Oh, 100%. It's like I've been seeing on Twitter, people are saying the first one's better. Like,
no, this one's so much better.
So good.
The humor's good. The action, it's more gorier, which is really freaking
way
good.
More, yeah, way more.
Way gory. I love Weasel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Weasel, he's like, dude,
the first 15 minutes of the movie, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, it was that good.
Out loud. Like it was so funny. The guy, I forget his names. I forget his name. With the hands that detach and his hands were just
like floating. My god!
I was laughing so hard. Okay, that was so funny to me because it's so silly.
And he's just like knocking the guns off the people's heads.
And he's hitting them, and it's
when we get a shot, he's like before yelling. I was laughing. I was
dying of laughter. That was so funny. And then oh man, but it's everything Suicide Squad should be. You know what I mean? Like it was so perfect. Like
yeah, and then like when Weasel fell in the water, it's like, did anyone know that he could swim? And then he pulled him, and that guy with the long hair that played Yondu in the Guardians.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pulling. He's like, yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
And
he's dead.
When they're like, does anyone know if he could swim? And he's like struggling and making those noises, but everyone else is silent, and they're just like watching him struggle, and the guy's trying to save him. I was laughing so hard, like, because it's so awkward. They're like, he's like, he can't swim, and he's there like, and they're trying to save him. Oh, that was so funny to me. Oh my god! And that's like the first 10 minutes of the movie. Like,
so literally, funny. Yeah. And then after they introduced the team, I think the second team, Team Bravo, with Bloodsport.
Yeah. Kick-ass character. That's such a good character.
Yeah, and like, oh my god, what was this?
Peacemaker, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, thank you, Peacemaker, John Cena.
John Cena, Polka Dot Man.
That guy made me good. That guy made me laugh, bro. Like, he's sleeping, he's so full of that shit, and he's like running the bush, and just exploding. It's like, okay, I'm good.
Then they're like, how do you get rid of that stuff? And he's like, don't worry about it. Like,
yeah, don't worry about it.
So good. And John, nobody can tell me now that John Cena is not a good actor, man. You freaking.
Oh yeah, he's so good, man. So good in this movie, man.
And he's like, nothing matters more to me than peace. It doesn't matter how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it.
I was laughing. I was laughing too when Bloodsport was saying, like, if there was a bowl of schlongs on the beach where you go after it, it's like, well, that's a conspiracy, because if there was a lot, maybe I will. I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh my god, it's so jokes. Man.
And then he's like, what are we even talking about right now? And then when they kill all the villagers.
Yeah, they kill them. It's like, we're the Rebel Alliance. And they're like, so about that.
Yeah, basically. And then they go look at them, and the girl's like in shock. She's like, what did you do? Like, you killed them all. Like, oh, that was funny. That was really funny movie.
And like, even the villain too, like Starro
was good.
Yeah, Starro. It was like
it was ridiculous enough that like it fit right in.
Yeah, and like it just opened like the side, you just see all the starfish coming out of him.
Yes, it was.
And it took over his face like the alien creature in the alien movies.
Yeah.
And when Starro yells, it's like everyone's like yelling.
It's so good.
Even Harley Quinn was good in this movie too.
Harley Quinn was very good. Like, yeah,
Margot Robbie, it was so good, man.
Such an underrated part of the movie. Everyone's talking about everyone else, but Harley Quinn was amazing too. Like, and that scene with the key where she unlocks herself, she actually did that. Like, how crazy is that?
I know.
Like, that's incredible. Like, it's a very good movie.
Yeah, man.
And again, like, so many characters making me laugh, especially at the end where it's just Bloodsport and Polka Dot Man.
And King Shark. Yeah.
Yes. And then Bloodsport's like, do you see who that is?
Hard.
Friends.
He's like, friends.
Bloodsport's like, do you see who that is? And Polka Dot Man's like, what? He's like, It's your mom.
It's your mother.
It's your mom.
You know what I said? What? That's mother. That made me laugh, dude.
That was so
That
funny.
made me laugh. And then you just see Star Wars, this mom. It's like
his mom,
attacking.
and it's so realistic.
Oh my god,
that was
was
amazing.
so jokes,
that
man.
was really, really funny.
That made me laugh. Even Daniela, my fiance, she was even like laughing her ass off. She didn't even love this movie. She loved the movie. She loved it.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Like it's
so good.
Yeah.
It made her laugh. You know what I mean?
It's because it's legitimately funny.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious, man.
And then when they're checking out the thing in the woods, I think what's the shark character name again? Sorry.
Oh, King Shark.
King Shark. Yeah, he was doing something. Didn't he eat? Or he was about to eat somebody, and then John Cena's standing there naked, like just.
Yeah, that's the other way. It's like about to eat something. Hungry?
Yeah.
No.
And then I was standing there in the woods. Oh, that was good. That was really funny.
Oh my god, this movie's
fantastic.
This movie's awesome, bro.
Fantastic movie.
I loved how Bloodsport got his weapon, like a little pistol, and he combined to like
cool.
a machine gun. I loved when he was like walking in. It's like the woman that controls the Suicide Squad. She's like, you have to go. You have to get out of here. If you don't, I'm gonna press the fucking button. She was getting pissed, and someone knocked her out. I'm like, yes, thank you. And he's like walking, and he's like, fuck. And he turns around and he attacks Starro. And I forgot too, that woman that controlled the rats. I like her a lot.
A lot, yeah. And also she's Portuguese.
Yeah, as I was gonna say. Yeah, so, she's Portuguese.
Yeah. And this was probably one of her breakthrough
movies,
roles.
Like in her career.
So,
in her career.
So this is gonna be a good thing for her.
And Bloodsport, like the rat that she was always with, went on Bloodsport. He's like, oh fuck. He's I hate rats.
Oh,
and
there's so many at the end. Like, oh my god, that even made me uncomfortable to a level.
Yeah,
I knew it was CGI, but I was like, ugh.
And then after the rat went on him again, he's like, okay, he's like touching, he's like on chilling him. He's like, oh okay, it's not so bad.
It's not so bad. Yeah, he's chilling. Yeah, that was a nice little whole. A feel-good ending too. So
yeah, like, dude, this movie's easy a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, A+. Like I
give it 10 out of 10.
And
I love it.
The people who are ripping it apart on Twitter and saying like the first one's better, like you're just looking for a reason to say it's bad. Like you have something against somebody in this movie because it is a good movie. It's a really good movie.
The first one is good, but like it's dark. Like
it's different. It's just different.
It's different. It's like. That's what it is, because DC comics in general, the stories to everyone is dark.
Usually dark, yeah.
Yeah, but this one, it had humor and it was funny, and the story was actually good. And he brought a freaking villain from like a way back, like an underrated villain, Starro, and made a badass.
It was a badass villain.
The best villain, you know.
I like the way they do it, and actually, James Gunn said originally he wanted it to be Superman.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that would have been cool. So, I saw that this week.
Because there's a video game based off of it. So.
Yes, this is true. But Starro was what if you saw a huge starfish like that, and it was
Project Starfish. That's what they call it.
Yeah, and more starfish were coming out the side. What if you actually saw that? Like, what do you do? Like,
I'll shit my pants.
I shit my pants. Yeah. Like, everyone watching this podcast right now, you shit your pants too. Okay, don't even pretend.
Oh, dude, like Bloodsport, I love the part he's like walking, and it made me laugh too, like out loud. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, like
he's just like looking. He's like, oh, "Fuck." He's like, "Fuck." So okay, good. And he turned around. And he's like attacking, and like customized his weapon. He had the spray thing, and the thing is like, dude. That was
the coolest weapon he had in the whole. Movie that thing was so cool,
man. Yeah, man, like this movie's great.
It was great. Yeah, it was.
This movie's so good.
Very good. I won't talk too much about. We got to talk about Black Widow, but I just want to say first of all, I had the chance to watch Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds.
Nice.
Wow, it's good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a little stupid movie for kids. Like not a stupid movie, but like more pandered to kids and whatnot. But I was surprised. It's very good. It's a very good movie.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I wouldn't say it's like the best movie ever, but like it's a good movie.
I'm gonna plan to watch it for sure.
It's quite good, yes. But we'll move to Black Widow, which is another good one. We never really got to talk too in depth about it, so we can now. And let me just say that Red Guardian should get his own movie.
Yeah, literally, that guy is a badass, man.
Yes.
I loved in this movie. He's like, when you were with Captain America, did he say anything about me?
Yeah.
In his Russian voice, you know.
And it's
I loved it.
No.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
No,
I loved it. I loved it too. That this one's like literally right after Civil War.
Right, like it like takes place immediately after. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I love when like she went to Budapest. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Budapest.
Oh, she said, yeah, I think it's Budapest, but whatever. That's what they're, because the guy like he hooked me up with the shit, and then you know,
okay,
like I don't know what that's
wrong.
what she's. Remember, she was in the RV when the generator went on in 6 hours.
Yes,
and she's like, oh shit, and she went to go get gas and whatever. She was getting stalked by that Russian guy that actually like made her what she is today.
Yes.
And
I
then,
forget
like,
he's the mastermind.
I think his name is Dmitri.
Let's call him Dmitri.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think so.
Dimitri.
I think so. I don't remember his name either.
Let's...
But and then like he had a floating like city in the clouds that you can see. It was like camouflage, like nobody knows, like it was off the radar. And then like, dude, it's just. And this one's actually pretty good too. I like this one.
The action I thought was very good in this movie.
Yeah, like I like the like her and her sister, they're like fighting,
yes.
like you know, they're like fighting each other. Like, so what are you doing here? And then like attacking, like holding the gun. It's like, okay, we're cool,
we're good,
set.
we're good.
And it's like, and I love it when she was in. So it's like, why you pose like that? I don't like how you pose like that. It's so like
mocking it.
Yeah. And she was like mocking, and then after she actually did it after when. She went through the vent and after you went to that guy's headquarters and she's like, ugh.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. It's Dreykov, by the way, not Dmitri.
Oh, Dreykov. Thank you.
Dreykov. But yeah, I thought like the action in this movie blew me away. Like I thought it was very good.
Yeah, man.
It kept me engaged. Like sometimes I can get a little, I don't know if the action in movies sometimes are like, it's too stale, like and generic. I'm just kind of like, meh. Like it takes me out of it. But this, I thought it was very good. And the characters are so likable, like I said, Red Guardian, like
dude, he's another super soldier. Just like Captain America.
They got to explore that more, especially from Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They got it. They opened that now, and they also brought in Red Guardian. They got to explore that more now.
I think they will. I think they will for sure. For sure.
They have to.
Yeah, they have to. I think they are. I think they are for sure.
But and the villain was great. You know, the whole thing that he made with the pheromones that they can't kill him because the smell. Yeah, like very good. Like it was.
I enjoyed this movie a lot too.
It was very good. Quite good movie. Yeah. Yeah. For a prequel, it was good.
Yeah, like semi prequel, pretty much.
Somewhat. Yeah, I don't even know where that falls in the lines of prequel, but yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it was quite good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I give it. What would you give it? Not a rating.
Honestly, I enjoyed it more than I thought, so I would give it like a solid 7.5 or 8.
I thought it was quite I was gonna say the same thing.
It was pretty solid.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it more than I thought. I want to take a second quick because we have so much more stuff and video games to get into and the whole 9 yards. But I wanted to get into to like movies and how they're doing because it's not good.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, okay, so like we could start with Black Widow. And we know the whole thing with Scarlett Johansson. They released it on. We went over this like episodes ago, and she's suing whatever. So it didn't do as well because it was released on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's because it's I don't know if it still is. It was the #1 pirated movie like ever.
Oh yeah.
Like that's insane. Okay.
I know.
And it was because it was released on digital. Instead of just the theater, right?
Yeah, it's
bound to happen too, though, right?
It's bound to happen. Like you literally get the link, and you put it online, and people could just. I'm just gonna say, like, people can watch it for free.
You're not wrong. Like it's true. Like if people want it, they'll find it. Like
yeah.
But I'll read out. I want to read out some numbers too. But
yeah,
I know it sucks. But like people, some
yeah,
people are
it's true. It's true. Like people are gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
So.
And okay, so grossing the company. Sorry. So the Black Widow, including theater and Disney Plus, made. I think the budget was somewhere in the $150 million range.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, and it made like $384 million, which is huge.
Yeah,
I believe. I see that. That's fantastic. You made more. Here's where the problem lies. Okay. Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So they had a budget of $285 million, and like $100 million of that was just advertisements, or just marketing, which is ridiculous. And it's pretty much I don't even know if it's hit $100 million in grossing. So people went to the theater to watch it and whatever. Here's the biggest problem: it's on HBO Max for free.
Yeah. If you have HBO Max in America and Crave here in Canada, like you can literally watch it.
Just watch it. And I'll break it down. Like, let's say you want to watch Black Widow. Black Widow is a Marvel product, right? For anyone who doesn't know, I'll explain it very quickly. It's a Marvel product. It goes on Disney Plus. You have to have a Disney Plus subscription to get access to it, but then you also have to buy it because it's a new release. So it's like $35, right? Something like that?
Yeah, 35. It's like a premium access thing.
Yes. So you have to pay an additional $35.
Yeah.
On the other hand, HBO Max has DC products and Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Yeah, but DC, whatnot.
Warner Brothers.
So they own that stuff, and they put it on their platform for free. There's no premium charge. So as long as you have the service, you pay your whatever it is, $10, $12 a month.
Yeah, like through your cable, provider, or like they have the apps, so like on the Amazon, the Stick, and whatever.
Yeah, all your devices.
Yeah, devices pretty much.
And where the problem lies is the movie studios and the movies don't make money off that because it's literally on there for free. And you're just paying your subscription that goes to HBO. So the movie makes $0. So through that way, at least. So,
but the downside is that when Justice League came out on like HBO Max, right? Like at first, here in Canada on Crave, it came like literally like almost a week or two afterwards.
A week later,
yeah.
But that was like a huge deal, premium thing, because that was not, first of all, ever going to be released in theaters. And couldn't be. So there was something with
now soon next month, I think beginning of September, it's gonna release on 4K and like
4K and whatever, on DVD.
I'm like I said before, I'm gonna buy that son bitch.
It's one of those premium movies. It's a good one.
Like I'm gonna buy it straight up. It's that freaking good.
It is that good. Yeah,
it's that good, man.
It's very good. The last thing I'll end on with, because this is a little bit of a boring topic, but I feel like it was important to talk about because it affects the movies that are coming. Free Guy is not doing well either. So and that was expected because
I heard too.
Yeah, and it's expected because it's a theatrical release, and it's literally a test. I hate to say it, it's a test to see how the others will do, because Shang-Chi, for example, is not going on Disney Plus. It's a theatrical release. So, oh God, I hope they do well.
I know, me too.
It dictates the rest of the shit.
Yeah, man.
But let's get off of this. We'll get off of this. Bad news shit. So in some other movie news, sounds like our boy Bloodsport, Idris Elba, will be playing Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be pretty freaking cool. Like that's the first one did well, so obviously make a second one. But Idris Elba as Knuckles is gonna be solid.
I know, man. I know.
And obviously that whole Knuckles meme, remember, like 2-3 years ago or whenever that was?
Oh yeah.
Freaking on VR chat or whatever.
That's right.
That was crazy. The hype around that. Even in college, like people just like couldn't shut up about it. Like it was crazy for like 2 months. Like holy shit.
This is the way.
If he says that in the movie, like people will lose their shit. I hope he does. That'd be awesome.
I hope so too.
That'd be funny.
But
yeah, pretty cool. It's not bad. As well, Andrew, you like The Matrix, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, fantastic
Good
movie
movie.
series.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Obviously, they're coming out with that fourth one. But I just wanted to point out that a lot of people are making, a big thing about the Spider-Man trailer not being out yet. Matrix comes out at the same time, and we haven't gotten shit. Like,
yeah, nothing.
I forgot that was coming out. Like, we haven't gotten shit. So we should expect it soon, I would say, right?
Oh, the new show definitely is going to come out soon.
Oh, yeah. So, it has to, because the movie's coming out soon. So, it better.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how... they definitely find a way how to, like, bring back the characters like Morpheus and Trinity and Neo, right? So
they just write them, like they'll figure it out. I know the third one ended like kind of like like a conclusion, like it was a trilogy, right? So but I think this one, like, they'll write themselves out of it. Like, they'll come back, they'll do something with it.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll find out. But I'm excited for it. Like,
me too.
I love the Matrix. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Little tidbit too: a new Home Alone movie is coming to Disney Plus this Christmas.
Oh, another one.
Another one. Which I'm not a huge fan of remakes, but let's see how this is.
Is it with Macaulay Culkin?
No. So it's a completely different. It's under that. They're doing this weird thing now where they're like the Home Alone movies are like They're like under an umbrella. They're like Home Alone, but they have different titles. So this one's going to be called like Home Sweet Home. So yeah, but it's still like Home Alone, Home Sweet Home. So they're under the same umbrella, but it's a whole different story. It's a new story. So it's another reboot kind of. Yeah. We'll see how it is. Give it a chance. I guess. We'll see how it is. Yeah. It comes out in Christmas time, so it's a perfect opportunity to watch the original and then maybe try the new one.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's Christmas time, right? Everyone.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yes, but okay. Let's get into some juicy stuff here too. Okay. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I've personally never used it. I don't necessarily understand people who do use it personally. Like, I wouldn't pay for that, but anyway. But for the people who are on there, make your money. Do what you do, right? Like,
awesome. Exactly. Do your thing, right?
Yeah, to a certain extent, obviously. But anyway, the main point I should get to is they're finally prohibiting any sexual explicit videos starting October 1st. That's because a lot of their sponsors and a lot of the money that they get from certain brands and sponsors and credit card payment companies and whatever are finally saying, like, we cannot support this. So they're finally banning, because OnlyFans was never created to be what it is today. It was never originally created to hold and host what is on there today, and it's turned into that. So they've had to pull back because they're like, we have sponsors and payment companies that are like, we've never condoned this, and we we have to pull back. So they're completely changing it. Also, and I'll let you say your thought in a second. I just want to finish this whole thing I wrote. But creators will still be allowed to post. This is what like threw me off. So as of October 1st, because that's when it kicks in, creators on there will still be allowed to post nude photos and videos, provided they're consistent with OnlyFans policy, which makes no sense to me because they said they just banned sexually explicit videos and photos starting October 1st. So I don't know what that means, but.
I don't know. Like you ban something from showing that type of things on there, and then you just just put a little thing under the contract. Yeah, you can show a little bit,
Like, but I don't know what the.
But like,
I don't know. They'll probably update their terms of service. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
No, it does not make sense.
OnlyFans started as like what Patreon was. You know what a Patreon is?
Yeah,
It kind of started like that, where you could be like, hey, I have some stuff you can't find on my YouTube or whatever on this, and if you subscribe to this for $20 a month, you can get an extra episode of my podcast or something available here, or see what I'm up to. Some people uploaded extra vlogs or whatever it may be. And now it's turned into tits.
Yeah, like, literally.
like, you know what I mean? Like, so...
like, even, like, this poor boy, I feel so sorry for him. But, like, his mother does OnlyFans, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, like, okay, here's my stance on it. Here's my stance on it. Make your money. No matter
Yeah.
what way you can make your money, I'll always support somebody who's trying to put food on the table. But like, man, that like if his friends find out and stuff like that, can't be easy.
Yes, yeah. There was a news article saying that. I'm telling you, like people pick on him and bully him all the time, and he said like himself, like he can't take it anymore.
No, because that's difficult.
That's bad.
Like, that's just out there, man. Like,
yeah, it's just out there. Yeah.
If somebody wants to pay for that, it's out there. Like, it's
it's really bad, man. Like,
yeah, I'll always stand on. It's just tumbled into something it was never meant to be, I think. And it's gone so far the opposite direction that now they're having to pull back hard. Like, just a full stop. October 1st, done. And that's it. And I think another platform will come along and pick up,
probably
the people that will be left behind through this. There probably will be something similar. But, OnlyFans, I don't think was ever supposed to be this level, like, to what it is today. Like I said, it's like, yeah.
But the scariest part is now too, like that stuff that they're doing on OnlyFans, it sells.
It sells, yeah. Like,
it sells like
which
crazy.
Is insane. Which is what I'm saying, that another platform is going to come along and be specifically for that, because I don't think anybody really knew. Like, I think people knew there was an audience for it, I'll say. Like, it sells, like you said, but I don't think anyone knew it would be that ridiculously big. So, like, I'm telling you, there will be another platform that comes along. Somebody's going to make one that picks up the people that are left behind in this. And is for sexually explicit videos and photos and whatnot.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
It will be. Something will happen.
Yeah,
but
for sure. Absolutely.
For OnlyFans, they got to stick to what they were originally doing. So October 1st, this changes. And it changes for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people rely on this, right? And a lot of people make good money. Like, it's... So
yeah, like literally, people make millions of dollars just doing this.
Yeah. So it's
okay.
Yeah,
do your thing. All right,
do your thing. That's what I'm always on the side of do your thing, make your money no matter what it is, right? But
but I have a different thought of it, but just like whatever.
No, but go ahead if you have a final thought.
It's just like now these days, like rappers and like these rappers, I don't like anymore that much. It's just.
Yeah, it's a different
because all the songs they have is pimp cars, 9mm weapons, and they just talking about like the woman shows like sexual content stuff like that.
And multiple women, and that's not
like
not necessarily women. A good example to be set.
Yeah,
either, right?
it's not. It's just like you don't teach kids like that these days, like stuff like this. You teach like appropriate like stuff like this like in school.
Exactly. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Or parents.
Or parents,
teach their children about it.
Yeah, like teach your children, and like when they get older and older, then they learn, they know the thing, whatever.
Sure. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but like you let like an 8-year-old or probably a 10-year-old look at this stuff, and it's just. It's ridiculous, man.
It's not even like people are letting them look at it. It's just so mainstream media now that you can't help but see it. Like, if you're a child, it's just there. It's on TV. It's on the radio.
It's like right? It's like a parent saying like, "Oh, okay, you want to go? I'm doing my my work. Go. I'm busy right now doing absolutely nothing. You just don't want to be with their kids and do whatever like activity stuff.
Too.
It's just
that's a whole different story. That's
go on your phone." Go on the phone, go on a tablet, look, and they look at like videos, and
they'll find it. They'll find it. It's dangerous. I know. It's it's
like some people need to be there, like parents wise, need to be there for their kids
more than ever, because anything is so accessible now. You have no idea what anybody's watching, really. Like, there's so much out there. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, and it man. It's
just like
it's dangerous.
Like, honestly, now these days, like, I don't know, man. Like, some of this shit, like, it really sickens me, bro.
It does. Yeah, I could totally agree.
Like it's ridiculous at this point. Yeah. Like back. That's why, honestly, bro, I love the 80s and 90s.
I do too. It was so like wholesome. Not the 90s. Not the 90s.
I didn't mind the 90s.
No. But in terms of wholesome, I take that back. Not the 90s. But
like
once Limp Bizkit and Korn came on the scene, it was like
yeah, okay, that's different.
no. But
yeah,
but here's the thing: they got people. It was the type of music that got people. I was even watching a documentary about like Woodstock, which is like this concert event thing. Anyway,
oh yeah, I heard of that.
right? Yeah, and shit got wild, and they blamed it on Limp Bizkit and shit because of their music. But their music made people like like the song "Break Stuff." Like it made people like like it is one of those days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I do want to break stuff. So that's like one thing, right? It made people feel whatever. But now all the music is like, it's like way worse in a way where it's like so explicit, like so detailed.
Yeah.
And kids are listening to this, and it's like they're singing along, like, and it's still a song, so they're trying to make it catchy. So then it becomes catchy, and kids are singing along to it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know. For me these days, after these rappers come out, I don't even know who the hell they are anymore.
I've started to lose. Yeah, there's.
I don't care for it anymore. I really don't.
No, yeah, there's
no
something, or someone has to come along that I like. There's some new rappers that are just like they're very old school, I guess, but and I can like them, but they keep their like their raps clean, and it's not even that they're not swearing. It's just like they're just rapping about stuff, like not just sex and whatever. Like look at all these girls I have. Like okay, that's what example are you setting, man?
Like to this day, hands down, I still love Eminem, bro.
Yeah, man, because he keeps it real. Like
yeah, he keeps it real. He raps about his life, when he's been through, and everything,
and that might help other people who have been through similar things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Man.
and it's good music.
Yeah, like even his older albums, I was listening to it, and it's like they're good. Like they're actually really good. He makes some like quirky songs here and there that actually like,
that's who he is though.
Make fun of like certain people, whatever. But that's how he is though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and there's certain songs he raps about his life and himself when he's been through. That's why I love Eminem, bro.
I agree. Yep. Totally.
Good old represent Marshall Mathers, bro.
Yes.
Straight up.
He is. Yeah, and that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Things have steered so far to one side now that it's like.
It's just ridiculous at this point.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
and there's no stopping it because of the internet, and everyone thinks that they're right, and it's like. Anyway. Anyway, that's a whole different
like and honestly, for like those people that whatever they want to do those things on OnlyFans, that shit's gonna be on the internet for the rest of your life until you die.
For sure. As soon as you post something, for example, a video I made 10 years ago with my cousins that you saw on Facebook today. As soon as you post something, it's there, dude. It's there. So although I'm not ashamed of that video, it was actually quite good for being 10 years old.
Yeah, like just you guys did it for fun.
Yes.
You guys were kids. You did whatever.
But my point is, like you said, as soon as you post something, like, it's there.
It's there.
It'll never. It follows you. It's there.
Like there's a guy I don't know. His content, his thing is ridiculous now. I just don't watch him anymore. I used to, but I don't watch him anymore. He literally, stroked his pecker on stream, showing the camera.
Interesting way of saying it, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did, and then he's like, "Oh, the camera's on, eh?" Well, he's like playing. I was like, "Oh, hello, hello," you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, it's online. That's it, and people like trolls make fun of this guy,
and then it'll make fun of them, and then it'll go on this account, and it goes on this app, and then it's there.
It's there, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna name the individual, but he's like all over. Like I don't know, the creator these days, like on YouTube, it just I don't know anymore.
Yeah, that too. Like, and kids watch it. It sets an example. Yeah. Anyway, it's not great. Let's move on to happier things.
Yeah.
Let's move on to happier things.
Yeah.
Or not. But okay, so there's a rumor flying around, and it's picked up steam. When I first wanted to talk about it on the podcast, it was just like a little shitty rumor, but it's picked up steam. Like, it sounds like this is gonna happen. GTA, San Andreas, and Vice City remasters on the PS5.
Thank you.
And Xbox Series. Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Shitty name.
I know.
So they'll be remastered completely. Like, this is what we've been hoping for so long.
Yes, thank you. And you know the best part is, too? It's going to come out on the Switch.
I know. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Like,
bro, like, I'm going to fucking buy it.
I am, too. And here's the thing. It's not just, like, whatever they had before. I don't know what the word is. But where they put the old version and you can play it on the PS5. It's not that. They're remastering it. Like,
yeah, they're remastering it.
It's going to have PS5 graphics. It's going to be fantastic. Like, this is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fun to be able to play Vice City and San Andreas like that. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, when that shit comes on the Switch, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna buy it on the PS5.
It's gonna be good.
I'm telling you, Rockstar will always get my money.
Rockstar always puts out a quality product, and they're putting work and effort into something like this that a lot of people have been asking for, and something that's gonna be. I would love to play it. Like, and let's get it rolling.
Like, honestly, dude, like, GTA 5 now is going to come on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Still stupid name.
Yes.
Like, they're adding new shit. Okay, I'll give you an example. So what they're going to do is you get the car that you, like, bought or you get free from the casino, the casino wheel or whatever, right? If you land the car, you get a free car, whatever. And you soup it up all the way. You put like the armor, your turbo, whatever, and the engine. They're gonna have a certain thing that you can have an extra boost of speed.
Okay.
Of other cars. So like, say some cars are going maximum like maybe like 125 or maybe 130 miles per hour, right?
Yeah.
If they're gonna have the extra speed boost, so it could probably go up to like 160 to 170, 180.
That's pretty cool.
So it'd be faster. Like the car in the game called the Pariah, which is based off almost a certain model of the Aston Martin, right? It's the fastest right now. And there's another one called the Italia GTO, which is another fast car. Those are the two fast cars right now in the game so far.
Yeah. And
they add the extra boost. It's gonna make it go faster. You know, they're gonna add more shit in the PS5/Xbox Series X version.
Exactly. It's
you know what I mean.
Very nice. It's very nice.
And honestly, like honestly, right now, like I said before, once I get this version on the PS5, I'm definitely 100% gonna play the story mode this time. Like legit play the story.
For sure.
I never played the story.
On 5, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
No, I mean on 4, like PS3 and PS4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I never played it yet. But when 5 comes out, the PS5 version, then I'm gonna play the story mode.
For sure. And to wrap it up in a nice little bow, it's a trilogy, so it'll be GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, all remastered, using the Unreal Engine, and it's it's gonna be good. But
I cannot wait, man. Like I'm gonna buy it
later this year. It's rumored to come out later this year.
I'm gonna buy it for sure.
For sure. If it's a Christmas time thing, ooh, it's exciting.
Yeah, dude. I'm getting it.
For sure. Let's move on a little bit. I want to talk about NHL 22 because at the time we're recording this,
there we go.
At the time we're recording this, the new gameplay trailer, and for those of you who are listening to the podcast, I use air quotes because there was no gameplay. Came out this morning. So on the PS4 and the Xbox One versions, as well as the PS5 and the Xbox Series One,
Series X.
The Xbox Series X, stupid name.
Yeah.
It will be using the Frostbite engine. This is brand new to NHL. People have been asking for this for 7 years. They never have. Finally using the Frostbite engine. It's what FIFA uses. It's what Madden uses. It's what Battlefield uses. All of the big games use. So this is brand new. The players are going to react differently. The physics are going to be completely different. It will act like a new game. It will. I will give them credit. Give them credit. This should act like a new game. Now,
we'll see.
I know you probably haven't seen this gameplay trailer, again with air quotes, gameplay trailer. What a disaster, okay? It looks great, right? It looks fantastic. The graphics look amazing. But I've also played FIFA on the PS5, and I know already that the graphics should look that good, right?
Yeah.
Like, it should. The PlayStation 5 is powerful as shit. That's why we paid for it.
Yeah.
Right? So, it looks fantastic. I will not take that away from it. Okay? It looks fantastic. It should play like a different game because of the Unreal Engine. However, they're doing the same shit they've been doing since NHL 14, at least, where they'll be like, here's a new feature, and this year it's called superstar traits or something. I don't know, something stupid.
Yeah.
Something stupid where each player has like their own kind of special trait, or they have special traits, so they play differently.
Okay.
They had that in NHL 2002. Okay, they had that in NHL 2002.
Holy shit!
And then they take it out somewhere down the line, and then they just bring it back, and they're like, "Oh, a new feature." It's not a new feature. We've had this before.
Yeah, I had it before. I know.
Like 20 years ago, like literally 20 years ago, we had this. Okay, and you're bringing it back. They did the same shit like a couple years ago. One time they took out, the World of Chell, they call it now, but before it was EA Sports Hockey League that we play. They took that out one year. The next year they brought it back and they said it was a new feature. Like NHL 15, they took it out. NHL 16, they bring it back and said it was a new feature. Are you kidding me? How stupid do you think I am?
I know. Right? Literally, I know.
Like,
literally.
What did how really? Like, how stupid? Okay, and then as well as in this trailer, there's zero gameplay. It's all rendered footage of stuff.
Yeah,
right? So it's gonna look even better.
They're definitely gonna have like new gameplay footage like next month for sure.
For sure, and there's also a rumor that a beta is coming out next week that people have signed up for. So we'll see something out of that. But it's also a beta.
Yeah, gives a shit. Yeah.
But they keep marketing old shit and bringing it back.
It's the same. It's the same. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same gameplay as 21, bro.
And I swear to God, if it's the same scoreboard at the bottom of the screen, which why is it at the bottom of the screen?
I know.
Because a hockey scoreboard has never been at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna lose my shit because like,
it's just
change something like for like anything.
They won't because I'm telling you, they're lazy, man.
I hate to say it's the same game every year because this Frostbite thing changes a lot, but there's a lot of things that they're still doing. But
I heard that EA's been listening a little bit, just a little bit to us, just a tiny little bit. Because I'm kind of excited for the new Dead Space remaster coming out.
Okay.
I definitely want to get that. And they said that they're going to take it to the old routes. They said that they're going to add a new, like 3 or 4 new areas that was, like, never released on the old version, like on the PS3 and Xbox 360 back in the day. And they're going to add it to this remaster.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Cool.
Because I love Dead Space.
Yes.
Awesome game. I even got platinum in it from PS3 for heaven's sake. It's that good. And like they added more features and stuff to this remaster. I'm gonna buy it because I love EA. I mean, wow, what the hell did I say that for? I love Dead Space.
You love Dead Space, yes.
Dead Space.
I was like, whoa, relax there.
No, EA. I
will say that EA as a company sometimes listens to people, but EA Sports, like, they just don't. They just pump out new shit, and they're like, "Oh, you've been asking for this for a while."
Literally now, this time they're recording.
Yeah,
Madden just came out.
I know, yeah, and it's gonna get another 0.2 rating out of 10.
Yeah, I literally watched a review on it. I think one review so far. They give it a 6. It doesn't deserve a 6.
No,
that shit deserves like a 4 to 3. It's the same shit.
Like, it's poo. Like,
yeah.
And to take it back to NHL, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
To take it back to NHL, they said today, or one of the developers or someone on the crew was like, "We've listened to what you've been saying. We're bringing back custom builds for your World of Chell. So now you can actually put certain attributes into certain things, wrist shot, whatever. You can do it yourself." They're like, "We've been listening to you guys, whatever." I'm like, majority of the people who play this game, like religiously, have not been asking for that. Majority.
No.
Majority of people, like 100%, have been asking for GM Connected since NHL 14. We've been asking for that for 7 years, and you still haven't brought that. Brought that, right? And then you're like, "Oh, we've been listening to you guys. Well, here's this thing that like 30% of you have been asking for." Huh? What?
I would have been surprised. Like, I don't know. It might shock me if they actually bring it back out. I don't know.
What?
The GM.
I don't think they will, because we've been asking for it. Everyone has been asking for it, pushing hard every year. Please, GM Connected. Over 3 consoles. PS3, PS4, PS5. Haven't got it.
Maybe not this one. Probably the next one.
No, they won't. Because for them to have the audacity to be like, "We've been listening to 30% of you about this thing, and we finally put it in the game, and it took us 4 years to do it for 30% of you who have been asking." Where's the thing that 100% of the people have been asking for?
I know.
Right?
Honestly, for me, to tell you the truth...
Here's more HUT, though. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, honestly, to tell you the truth, just get rid of the Hockey Ultimate Team, bro.
Exactly what I just said. Here's more hot cards. Please buy more packs. That's all we care about. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they freaking care about. Same with FIFA. Buy, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Buy more packs. Madden Ultimate Team. Buy more packs. That's all we care about. That's it. They say it's the number one played game mode. It's not. It's not at all.
It's not.
It's not. It stinks. I haven't touched the Ultimate Team. Me and my friends haven't touched the Ultimate Team in 6 years. I haven't touched Ultimate Team since Digital 15 because there was one game mode besides that one.
I didn't even touch that mode ever in general.
Because it stinks. And the only reason, like I said, that I played it in NHL 15 is because there was only one game mode because they took everything out. It was the worst game mode. Oh, yeah. Time.
Was it 15 on the PS4?
It was the first one, and they took all the game modes out. That was the one where then they brought back what's called World of Shell now.
Oh, that's right.
And they were like, brand new feature. Like, no, it's not. So...
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, I think I gotta change the playoffs format for World of Shell, please, because it's terrible. It's so bad. The only people who win now are like middle school kids who are home all day and play all day because you can never possibly win. I can't keep up with people who can play 500 games in 2 weeks. I can't keep
literally.
Up with that. Like
I know.
But if it's based off skill, at least I have a chance, right? So
exactly. Put
it back to the old way instead of. You have people who are winning now that play literally 500 games in 2 weeks and they win the championship. Like, I don't have time for that. I can play maybe 5 games a week. Like, anyway.
Yeah, freak. Like now these days, I'm just like busy with everything. I literally play freaking my PS5 like I'll say maybe like 7 hours
times a week. Yeah.
Yeah, literally a couple times. Yeah.
And that's it. So
yeah.
Anyway. Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal is what I'll say.
Yeah,
I'm happy for the Frostbite engine. I want to see where it goes. But overall, they keep doing the same shit. They keep doing
we'll see. Maybe the ice will be more crisp.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the skates will make nicer sounds.
Yeah, and he goes...
Yeah. Oh, wow. Do you hear that?
And you hear the
so much better this year.
When you stop and you show the ice like floating, like the particles.
They even took out like broken sticks and shit. Like that's a part of the game. They took it out. How does that make sense? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's time for our favorite segment and our final segment. It is now time for Darius' difficulties and Andrews' annoyances. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about games that are expensive as shit. However, we do not have time this week. We are.
Oh yeah, no problem.
We are going very long, and the people can only listen to us for so long, you know.
Yeah.
Even though we talk about the good stuff, we get down to the nitty gritty. So Andrew,
yes, sir.
It is it is time for Darius' difficulties and Andrew's annoyances. So, as always, what is your decision?
I'll go first this time.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah. Okay, so my annoyances, which will be most likely everyone's, is that you're somewhere, whatever, or like at work, for example.
Okay.
You could tell someone, say like, "Excuse me," whatever the person's name is. Say, "Can you please grab me this and bring it here?" And you be the generous guy. Like I always am to say, "Thank you very much." I go, "Thank you for this one." That's what I always say at work.
Thank you for this one.
Yeah, thank you for this one. Thank you. And then after, like they keep walking. I'm like, I'll say the person's name, whatever. Let's just say Bob.
Okay. Bob.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, Bob. I can keep going. Bob, right? And like, he doesn't like look back. I'm like, hello, like I'm right here. Like, pay attention.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, that just really annoys me.
That they can hear you and they just ignore you.
Yeah, like,
yes.
Like sometimes I just want to like go up to him and like, I'm like, I know you can fucking hear me.
It's
okay.
Just ignore, yeah.
You're ignoring me. Like, at least say something.
Say something. Acknowledge me or something.
Yeah. Say like, oh, I can't. I'm whatever you need. I'm busy right now. I'm like, okay, I'll go get it myself. Whatever.
Yes. However, in the other guy's defense, you did sound like the teacher from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, Bueller. Like, come on, like, talk to me for a sec. Like, say, like, Andrew, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now at the moment. Okay, no problem. I'll go get whatever I have to go get.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my noise this week.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Round of applause around the mic. That's probably very annoying in someone's car right now.
Yeah, literally. A Bueller.
Bueller. My difficulty this week is
yes,
I'll say more specifically like littering and more so like climate change, which I would love to get into, but this could be a topic for something else. But anyway, more so littering. I see so many people littering now. It's unbelievable.
Because they don't give a shit.
Right beside trash cans, they throw it on the floor, and I've noticed like places are getting dirty where they don't have to be. And it's like, this is so bad because we have plastic just blowing everywhere. And in case you haven't noticed, around the world right now, there's water, like oceans, on fire. And I don't know if you know this. Usually you put the fire out with the water. So when the water's on fire, that's bad. So let's all get together here and throw our trash and our recycling where it's supposed to go.
Exactly.
So that really pisses me off because the world's going to burn into a nice fireball of crisp. Yep. And that's not English. And that'll be it. So
it's like, you ever watch the movie Annoying with Nicolas Cage?
Probably, if it hasn't.
Yeah, like it's about like the solar flare hitting Earth and burning everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So, well, this wouldn't be a solar flare. This wouldn't be from outer space.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. So, like everyone, look for a garbage can. Hold onto your garbage. Like if I go out somewhere or something, I hold onto my garbage until I can throw it out. Like I don't just drop it on the floor.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, like come on, people. Like, and I see it. Like just people like drop them. Like, do you have no shame?
Yeah, like beside a garbage can too. Like pick up the sucker,
pick it up, and throw it in the trash.
Put it in the trash can. That's it.
And I think some cities, I don't know. I can only speak for some cities here. I think they need more public garbage cans too. So,
New York, what?
Yeah, but yes.
No, it's
here
true.
In Canada too. Yes, it's true. Yes, but
here in Canada especially Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto is it needs.
It needs a little cleaning.
It needs some. It's a pretty clean city considering.
Very clean. It is. Don't get me wrong.
But it does need some help. Yes. But yeah, like if everyone just did their part and like threw it in a bin instead of on the floor, I think everything collectively will be more cleaner, and maybe the world and the ocean water would not be on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So
because literally the Earth is covered by 70% of it. But okay.
Yes, and if all of it's on fire, then we're in trouble.
Absolutely.
Not only that, the other thing I wanted to mention too is last week my allergies, because I have seasonal allergies, like most people do.
Dude,
the air quality was so bad that like it was the worst I've ever experienced. Like that was the worst thing of allergies I've ever experienced.
Like my allergies right now it's kind of decent. You know, I don't get it's like bad but like. Man, at work though, the temperature, holy freaking shit!
And it's the air quality from everything that's going on. There's like forest burning here, like it's insane.
Yeah, we literally like. I feel so sorry for what's going on right there right now, in like BC.
It's even here in northern Ontario.
Yeah, northern Ontario. It's just
crazy,
like it's just like we had a one day like I have the network, the weather network on my phone. And they alerted me saying like, watch out for like the smoke, like of the wildfires, and like man, like I feel so sorry for like the animals like that live there.
It's brutal, man.
It's so bad, man. And just like it just like all that shit, like and even the smoke came here where we live.
Yeah, from BC, it's insane.
Yeah,
our air quality in Canada at some point last week was number 1 worst in the world. World, like that's
so bad.
Like, man, and it's terrible. Like, the forests are on fire, man. Like, it is happening everywhere. It's been happening in California for like a year, since last year. It's like, and now BC and as soon as it catches fire, like the whole thing is done. Like the whole area, like
it's done. Yeah.
It's crazy, and we need trees to breathe. Like it's a problem. So this ropes into my difficulty too. But yeah, and the allergy is so bad. Like, oh man. Brutal.
I know, man. Everything. I know how you feel, bro. I know.
It's crazy, but I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching and listening, everyone. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week with another episode and some fun stuff. Some games you did not know were expensive as shit, obviously. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and listening. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube every Monday night at 5 p.m. You can find us on the socials. They're all in the description and whatnot. You can find us. The links are there. I promise you. Check us out on Instagram. And yeah, stay safe. Stay healthy, everyone. And Andrew?
Yeah. Like Darius said, take care of yourself. And please, what if scenario, if you drop your garbage on the floor and put that son of a bitch in the trash can?